Jo. Joo. Tänään ollaan velehoja. Että joo. Mun piti sanoa tähän alkuun jotain, mä unohdin mitä mun piti sanoa. Toivotaan, että toimii kaikki niin kuin pitää. Ettei satu ketään modia olemaan paikalla. Mutta joo. Toivotaan, että toimii. En tiedä toimiiko. Toivotaan niin. Luodaan uusi hahmo. Ja aloitetaan playthrough alusta. Koskaan että peliä loppuun asti pelannut. Ja joo. Joo, ei kai siinä, ei kai mulla ollut mitään ihmeellistä tähän väliin joo. Katon vielä ton hahmoni. Tämän oman hahmoni siis tässä ruudullani. Saat tonne. Joo. Sittenpä vaan eikö pellomaa. Ai niin joo, tässä pitää luoda joku hahmokin. Joo, otetaan vaikka tää ei. Hän vaaleaihoinen. Kyllä niin joo, tähän päämuoto valitsija. Joo, mennään tolla. Toi on hyvä. Just väri saako täältä kinkeri? Mä haluan olla kinkeri kerrankin. Tästä mun pitäis... Saako mä tän väriset? Niin sit se on saman värikin kuin mä hahmo. Toi mun... Pesukaru. Mikä toi nyt on? Hei! Kassu, miksi olet hereillä? Menen nukkumaan, poikaseni. Mutta nyt kun oot siinä, niin kerro pyöriikö tää? Nooni. Aktiivista toimintaa. Herre jestas. Joo, mä haluan tehdä tästä hahmosta silleen siedettävän näköisen, että tästä ei tuu semmonen... ettei tästä tuu semmonen En tää Justin Bieberia oltu luomassa kuitenkaan. Miten sä et oo mukaan vieläkään nukahtanut? En minä nyt halua tehdä tästä mitään Malfoyta. Tän toi. Mulla on aina tää sama hiustyyli, mutta ei se haittaa. Ei sitä kuulin näköinen. No tommonen on tosi hieno. Näyttää siltä, että on saanut turpaa. Oho, ups. Oho, vittu. Saatana, kun on iso tämä kursori. En minä halua mitään. Häh. No, ehkä se sieltä jossain vaiheessa. Kulumakarvat mahdollisimman tummat, kiitos. High color. Sitten. Laitetaan tommoset, ne on oikein hyvät.
That was quite something. A few cobwebs and some dust. It was wonderful. I believe I am indeed I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Ne otetaan toi normaali. Kassu, kerro nimi. Laitetaan sen nimeksi nyt Jukser. Mutta saat päättää sukunimen. Keksi joku hyvä nimi. Kaikki muut on ollut jotain kikkerivitsejä, mutta jos keksit nopeasti sellaisen, mitä mä en ole käyttänyt, niin... Gulliver ja Millikiituri on jo käytetty, että jos keksit jonkun muun, niin on ihan jees. Frederus, okei. Okay. Kerrankin ihminen, jolla on oikeasti joku järkevä nimi. Eikä vaan Millikiituri. En tiedä mistä tuo tuli. No ei se mitään. Nyt minä oon hiljaa, koska minä vihaan sitä, kun ihmiset puhuu kesken katsiin.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks. Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the Ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly. To keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do...
Hang on! Yeah! Yeah! Jump! The key! Give me your hand! Adieu! Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Kiitos Kassu, kun mainostit. Peli loppu siihen. Joo, tää oli tässä. Nähdään.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
Perusnäppäimet. Joko mä saan päästä asetuksiin. Pitää tehdä semmonen juttu, että... tätä ja laitetaan tuohon, koska koneeni kärsii muuten.
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right, and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
No niin. Jumalauta päästiin
Mind your
juoksemaankin.
step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time.
Voi rohovessori, voisitko olla vähän
was built
nopeampi?
by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the port key, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
Yes, this way.
But sir, Why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path.
Hey!
Let's see some of that one work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
No minäpä kuule, keskityn keskelle.
Excellent!
Joo, kiitos tutoriaali. Oho. Vaaseja.
That's a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your wandering's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Vaaseille turpaan.
Up there.
Täällä on chesti. Eikö niin? Kyllä. Täällä on salaisuuksia.
We're close now. It's just ahead.
No niin, tästä sitten.
Steady yourself.
TC sai veristeti.
Reparo! Almost there.
Hello.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they value
Miehelle
their
tikkua
privacy.
perseeseen.
That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
No kiitos.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
Täällä jossain... Salaisuuksia. Raheita. Niitä hyviä kolikkeja.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a notable seer. Interesting.
Jokainen tutoriaali on tässä pelissä aina samanlainen. Onkohan täällä salaisuuksia?
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it
Salaisuuksia?
be blocking?
Salaisuuksia? Ei? Okei. Aasia. Halo? Salaisuuksia? Ei, okei. Ei sitten.
What's this? Professor Fig!
Oo. Hei professor, run faster. Noniin.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room?
Tää näyttää, tiettäkö, ihan kuin Vekkulassa oli ennen niitä, tai Lynchillä on niitä hassupeilejä, mistä voi katsoa itse sen. Tää näyttää samanlaiselta. No, tutkippa sitä nyt.
What in Merlin's name?
Vector.
Godric's heart.
Aha.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Aha. Hello? Halo?
Hello?
Mä tykkään, että sä teet mun profiilikuvasta tollasen. Tai no, tavallaan mun profiilikuvasta, koska mun profiilikuva on Fry.
It can't be. Just a moment. Ooh. Where are we here?
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Stay close.
After you. Keep your hands inside the cards if you don't wish to lose them.
How many vaults are there?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw in the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
No niin.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12.
Oh, chesti. Mut kun chesti.
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
Näin mä saan silti ottaa se. Jes. Kolikkeja. Raheja. Hankuu roopeankka täällä. Onko täällä... Aha, en mä saanut enää mennä
What do you
katsomaan.
suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Alright. Mä oon kova näissä. The fuck you mean close the door? No siis tää. Onneksi mä en oo yhtään klaustrofobinen. Onneksi ei yhtään pelottais tällainen.
There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
Salaisuuksia. Raheita. Kolikkeja. Miksi mä voin vaan ottaa kaikkea mukaan täältä ja myydä? No se olisi eeppistä.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
No, avataan ovi.
Lumos! This is no ordinary
Revelio.
vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do
I
you
smell
mean
secrets.
earn our way out? Do you think this is some
I
sort
smell
of
kolikkes.
test?
I do,
Kolikke?
but to what end I can't say.
Ei. Okei.
Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly.
Kolikke?
Not
Okei.
out of Gringotts.
Loppu tästä playthroughsta onkin sitten vaan Revelio.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Jos siis minä olisin tässä tilanteessa ja minä näkisin jonkun tämmösen, niin se olisi kyllä 180 astetta ja juosten toiseen suuntaan.
Lumos! What happened?
When I
vittu
moved
tiedä.
towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
Oh, hieno. Hyvä perse.
Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait.
You spin
When
me
you move,
round
the
and
reflection
round
turned in the
and
direction of the
round
light.
and round.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Voi kiva, tätä taas. Oh god. Ei lähtu. Jee.
Lumos.
Well done.
Sitten päästään taas katsomaan, kun
Now
Veetti
the
sekoittaa
reflection is
kaikki.
turning towards me. It does follow the light.
I smell secrets.
Revelio.
I may have a shit sense of the... I may have a shit sense of smelling. I apparently have a shit...
Lumos.
Päivää tekata. Meni jo sekas. Hui. Oh no, there's more.
Look out!
Protego.
Muistakaa lapset.
Descendo! Levioso! Depose!
Joo, mä tällä mäiskin tällä mun kusisella pienellä. Pieni hetki, piennään peliä vähän. Noin. Joo, mä tällä mun pienellä kusisella spellillä täällä kuule. Ai jaa! Vähän kuin white man doing karate. Ai jaa!
Professor! Professor Fig!
Hello?
Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? Revelio. What's happening?
Oh!
The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
No mutta. Mä en näe mitään.
Lumos.
Numeronäppäimeni ovat taas hukassa. Halo? Tänne päin? Okei. Okay. Hei! Moi! Raheita! Kolikkeja! Jipii! Halo? Moi!
That's where they're leading me. That glow again.
Oho! Kolikkeja! Kolikkeja? Kolikkeja! Tän lisää.
Revelio.
Mä näen mitään.
Revelio.
Okei, ehkä ei. Oh no, lisää näitä kusipäitä.
Lumos.
Tota,
Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos.
okei. Pahempi luuttilut koko keppo. No se. Hei! Stay up! That's what she said. Aha!
I seem to have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
You could have just run! Ai. No niin. Ai että mä oon paska. Jännä. Ikinä en ois miettinytkään. Oh shit. Ei helvetti. Voinko mä saada sen professorin tänne takaisin? I saw you, you bitch. Eikä tule sieltä. Ei helvettiin. Oh fuck, yourself. Taas toi pois. Hoppa. Jos se väärin muistan, niin tän lopussa tulee semmonen saatana iso otus. Ja pitää paskoa. Vieläkö? Saatana, kun tää peli on aina kovalla ja sitten tää on hiljaisella ja vittu saatana, että sattuu korvi. Reveli? Mone? Mone? Where's me mone? Goddammit, there's no mone. Why no mone?
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Joutu laskemaan FPS 60, kun perkele. Eihän tää pyörittää roska.
Revelio.
Rahaja? I always like money. Money. Hei! Saatana, mä oon köyhä opiskelija, antakaa rahaa. Tähän on ku Kelaa vittu. Tää on huono asia, että tää peli antaa mulle jotain healing-itämeitä. Mä jo ajattelin, että muuttuuko tää peli first personiksi, mä muista semmoista olevan. Mone? Mone? I see chest. Is there a chest on the other side? No.
Revelio.
What the fuck? Ah. I'm just a moron. More chest? Chest? No. Halo? Ei. Se on vaan tuo vitun vesi, joka rendeaa jotenkin tosi oudosti. Eikä ja veitin aika taas olla turpa kiinni.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories.
Oispa tommonen känni illan jälkeen?
Follow my lead.
Onko vessapöntön känni illan jälkeen?
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We will...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have them.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Olen Harry Potter musiikkia. On se vaan kaunista. Vaikka on tän ennenkin nähnyt, mutta on se silti hieno.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
Tässä on nyt se, että kun mä oon tätä aikaisemmin pelannut tätä peliä, ja myös Pottermoren mukaan, mä oon Hufflepuff. Mutta haluanko mä tehdä saman vai jonkun muun? Mä tiedän, että monet striimaajat sekä YouTubettajat on aina ottanut Slytherinin. Ja Ravenclaw mä en oo. Pitäisikö tehdä rohkelikko? Olisiko se aika kiva? Se on tämmönen perinteinen. Tehdään rohkelikko. Mä tiedän millainen mä tiedän, että Hufflepuffeja on aika vähän. Mutta tehdään rohkelikko. Sano
I'm
silti ton.
looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed.
Osso toi hattu näyttää ihan siltä...
An adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder. I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
Niin se mitä piti sanoa on siis että toi hattu näyttää siis ihan siltä pahikselta tosta Nightmare Before Christmasista. Mikä on rohkelikko trade? Ambition daring?
A sense of adventure? I like to think that I'm not afraid of anything.
Oh, but you're brave at heart. Exceptionally daring. Undaunted by the unknown. Willing to forge ahead alone when you must. Perhaps you belong in Gryffindor.
Haha, vastasin oikein. Otetaan Gryffindor. Vaikka olen oikeasti Hufflepuff, mutta... tehdään nyt tämmönen rikos tässä.
Better be Gryffindor!
Hei! Saadaan punaiset vaatteet, punainen on mun lempiväri. Yes! Ja joo, Diego menisin nyt aikomaan ruveta.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether. But don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Homma, että on brittiläinen koulu eikä amerikkalainen, kun ei urheilu ollut niin tarkka.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir.
Tätä mä en ole nähnytkään vielä.
As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
Toisaalta varmaan samalta se näyttää kuin niissä leffoissa.
It's most uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. This should be quite an adventure.
I'm looking forward to it.
I remember the first time I entered the Gryffindor common room after being sorted.
You were a Gryffindor?
I am a Gryffindor. Never could remember the password when I was a girl, however.
Password?
Password?
The password is Grata Domum.
Grata Domum.
You may enter.
Kiva, että on nimi on Fat Lady.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Ja kuten varmaan sanotusti selvää, niin en ollut ennen kuullut tuota sanainvaihtoa tuosta Gryffindorista. Ihan mielenkiintoista itsellekin, että tästä pelistä aukeaa kaikkea uutta kuin Gryffindor.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Joo, aika samaltahan tää näyttää kuin näissä elokuvissa. Meidän sänky on näköjään numero 13. Alright, alright. Hassua. Hufflepuffissa se tulee suoraan tässä, mutta tässä onkin jotkut portaat.
The common room.
Tää on paljon isompi kuin se Hufflepuff. Jumalauta.
Must be different, starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
They're lucky they didn't end up as dragon food. Like that
What the?
poor man from the ministry. Can't imagine starting like this.
Aha.
That girl thinks she can get away with anything.
Taking certain ways to class based on the portraits in class.
Joo.
I do. Oh, what did I do wrong this time? I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh! Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
I'm not sure I'd say that, but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
Ollaan nyt kivoja.
Don't worry, you'll get it in the end.
Oh, I hope so. If I can get it, Professor Ronan's sure to be very impressed. I'm just going to keep at it.
Joo, en mä halua jutella sulle enempää.
It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
Rasittava hakka. Seuraava. Leivaakka.
This time, Nelly.
Mitenkään helvetissä? Miten mä tolle puhun? Aha, no ei sitten.
Shame you weren't born with wings, Nelly. If I could sure you use them.
Alright.
I would really like someone to try it. Sure you don't want to try it?
Hyvä kysymys.
Brewed it myself. Hello, you're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
You must be able to get away with anything.
The opposite, actually. Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well. And she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Are you having butterbeer for breakfast?
Oh no. I've been perfecting a recipe I came up with over the summer. I'm almost there. Based on some reactions, it may need a bit more work.
Seems you enjoy brewing. Might I assume that you've a talent for potions of all sorts?
Well, as I see it, there's little difference, fundamentally, between brewing a modification to butterbeer and a Wiggenweld potion. Though, I'm not certain Professor Sharp would make the connection. He doesn't appreciate my, creativity as much as you might think.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
Vaikuttaa ihan hasulta äijältä.
She gets bolder.
Hei! Snitcher! Eiku mikä se on? En minä tiedä, en minä oo Potterhead.
She gets bolder every year.
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe. Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie Ogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon.
Joo, mä oon kova äijä.
It is true, but we handled it very well.
I'll say. I think you've already earned a reputation for fearlessness. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
Että minusta puhutaan paskaa.
What exactly are the rumors about my journey to Hogwarts?
That you escaped a dragon attack? Isn't that enough? Most of us arrive via train or boat. Not having just escaped the jaws of a dragon. Of course it's got people talking. Word travels fast at Hogwarts.
Hirveän kiva.
I take it you're not afraid of heights?
It's something I've always done, since I was little. My mother once found me on the roof when I was 5. Still has no idea how I got there. But with all the strange hallways and rooms in the castle, and everything lurking in and outside the grounds, you don't need to scale a tower to see something incredible here.
Nice.
I'd imagine most students have never seen a dragon. Have you?
Goodness, no. And I've never heard of one attacking a carriage like that. Not enough meat in a carriage, I'd think.
So you say I'm skinny?
I'm sure I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
Saa nähdä, miten paljon tää peli muuttuu, kun valitsin Gryffindorin. I see.
Revelio.
Is there any secrets here? No? Okay. There was something. Aivan tuon soitin.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Right.
Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Eeppistä. Olisiko mullakin tommoset taskut?
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Alright. Valk.
This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
I'm coming.
The guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio. Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
That was magic. His books disappeared. Poor guy.
Revelio.
Kinkki se jokaiselle. Alright.
clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Kissa! Kissu!
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Mutta kissu! Aina on aikaa silittää kissoja.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Tämä peli on kestänyt kohta tunnin ja mä en päässyt edes tutoriaalista eteenpäin.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
I adore the hustle and bustle.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
What do you mean almost?
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of VELEHO earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Alright.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look. The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Alright. Let's get to charms class. Halo? Alright. Okei. Homma harvinaisen ruoka. Voi saatana. Missä? Must pettikät. The... Oh, fuck. Alright. Let's not focus on that. Let's just get to the lesson. Okay.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Aha.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me!
Mä olen täsmälleen samanlainen uskonnonopettaja, joka oli sitä mieltä, että on parempi opiskella ulkona. Se oli perseestä. Please opettajat, älkää viekö lapsia ulos pakolla.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Alright, mä oon hyvä tässä.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm. The last possible split. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you.
Joo.
That's it!
Trikki on päästä irti oranssin kohdalla.
Excellent control there. Very good. Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Miksi toi saa aloittaa? Mutta entä jos... Perse. Mä vaan sille enemmän pisteitä.
Very good.
Let us begin.
Okei, ehkä mä yritän tota enää.
Nicely done. Watch this.
Et pukkaa sitä mun palloa. Jos tää voit pukata vähän. No perse.
Yes!
Come on, yes.
That's it.
Yeah.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
No voi perse.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Okei.
Here we go.
No mitä vittua? Minkä takia mut laittaa pelaamaan jotain tämmöstä ihme proota vastaan? Okei, sit kun toi laatikko lähtee tosta, mä lähden vetää sitä. Älä tipu, älä tipu, älä tipu, älä tipu. Ho!
Excellent.
VOD näitä. Tää voi kusta. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Ei.
Quite impressive. Let us see.
Come on. Ah.
There we go.
Voi persettä, tää keskimmäinen on kaikista vaikea. Hop. Yes. Vittu mä oon hyvä.
Perfect score. Remarkable.
Mä oon ihan saatana hyvä. Yes.
Very good.
Olipa säällittävät
both of you.
uploadit.
Well done.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Olipas lyhyt tunti.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Until next time.
Of course, you
A
can
word,
use
if you would.
if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Bastian. You know it won't work on humans.
Mielenkiintoinen keskustelu.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Läksyjä. Täällä on joku flekki. Ei. Aha, se on alapuolella, okei. Level 2.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
No.
Wouldn't it be romantic? And then the werewolves join the goblins.
I'm going to the wrong direction. God dang it. Ei, se on vielä alempana. Tässä. Ei, vielä alempana. Mä tuun eksyä tänne niin monta kertaa. Se on tässä kerroksessa. Täällä. Tuolla. Pois edestä. Oho.
Is that all you've got?
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
All right. Oh shit. It's coming. That's what she said.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Miksi minä?
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast.
All right.
Remember, now, well done.
Turpaan!
Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling.
Oh no.
We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Protego, Levioso. Good ball. I know.
Yes.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it. Stupid. Stupid. Let's just say
Oh, my students for this adept.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Why is my screen black?
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Hey, lisäläksyjä.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Ihme touhua.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned? Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library. You just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Vittu kun kuuluu toi kaiku läpi meikäläisen mikistä. Täällä tämän hiljemmalla. Sitä siis tuo on tuo rätinä, kun laitan kuulokkeesta niin hiljemmalle tätä. Alright, new quest. Let's go.
VELEHO.
Ah! No mutta. Thank you. Kessa.
We'd have more fun in our dormitory.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are.
Here I am.
I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
I'm not sure I have time for extra assignments, Professor.
You shall find the time. You'd be astonished to know just how much you don't know. In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Joo.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Se puu on hyvä.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
All right. Report to Professor Ronan. All right. Okay.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine.
As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Alright. Collect the page.
This is the right area. Got it.
No, okay. Collect flying page, okay.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Brilliant.
I don't have time for nonsense.
I trust the preliminary...
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Reparo.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
Hehe, hassu juttu. Täällä.
Revelio.
Epistä. Ja XP:tä sataa, saatana.
There's something in there.
Hirveästi sidequesteja. Otetaan nyt yksi tästä.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
Alright.
Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Reparo. Lumos.
Haha.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Eiks toi ollut tossa? Sehän on tossa alhaalla.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it? Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Ei mulla ei mitään muista kuvaa, miten tätä peluja pelata.
Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame. Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was So close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should...
Still can't believe that girl.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
My father sent you to private school instead.
I've been sending Alice to my mother, pleading with her to send my favorite nightshirt.
I've been collecting chispuzzle fangs the entire term. Then
Okay.
I thought I'd be clever and keep
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we? I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only
Sanoin,
one
että me
who's ever
juostaan
bested me
koko
on a
matka
duel.
sinne.
The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you.
Toisaalta millä muullakaan.
Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded.
Juokse, Sebu. Juokse. Jaksaa. Painaa.
Detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Vettu oikea sprintti.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at, but if you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
Good, yeah. Vettu mikä kasvi.
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Sainkohan mä tästä pelistä nuo äänet silleen... Noita vähän pienemmälle. Noin. Sitten mä voin tehdä näin ja noin ja joo.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead. Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling. I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
Mitäs täällä on? Söpöjä! Otuksia! No mitä? What? No vittu!
Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guys? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
Yes.
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or
Revelio.
people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame. So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Okei.
Revelio.
Ai, tuolla menee tämmönen lentävä sivu.
Accio.
Tänne se on.
Revelio.
Toinen.
Accio. Revelio.
No mitä vittu?
I'm just trying to practice.
Accio. Revelio.
Chesti. Aha. Moi, tuli vaan tänne ryöstämään ihmisiä. Otetaan tommonen chest taisi olla auki vielä.
Accio.
Oho.
Revelio.
hyvä kerätä, kun saa leveliä. Jolla saa HP:tä ja muuta shittiä. Tässä? Oi right.
VELEHO.
Ei hirveästi tingejä. Mutta chestejä. Joo, ehkä mä... Tää helvettiä. Widusdago. No mitä?
VELEHO.
No niin. Ollivanders. Tänne meidän piti mennä. Itse asiassa.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh my, oh goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
Aha, no niin. Päästään luomaan oma sauva.
Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
Joo, tommonen varmaan ihan hyvä.
How intriguing.
Curious indeed.
Sometimes I often wonder from what
A dragon heartstring wand is most powerful and learns quickly. How intriguing.
Joo, otetaan tommonen. Jättää tähän se enempää aikaa.
Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future.
Musta, niin kuin mun sielu.
Now, how did that feel? Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Hakeekohan myöhemmin jotain muita sauvoja.
Revelio.
Saatana. Tuo ding tulee vielä mun uniini. Ei tullut tommonen. Joink.
Revelio.
Säästi. Raa. Ei sen. Hanskat. Tää kattoo noitakin kohta. Puoliin mitä laittaa päälle.
Revelio.
Raha. Raha. Mahtavat 2 kolikkoa vittu. Vittu mä oon rikas. Tänne? Eikö se ollut Holmes and Scrolls? Ollaan muuten toisella puolella tommonen pakin lentävä.
An inquiring mind.
Täh?
Revelio.
Da hell. Okei. Ei, tästä, sori. Toi on muuta mitä dingailee tuolla toi lentävä paperi. Mut sain hienon nutun. Eteenpäin. Testi. Jee. Alright. Sitten puhutaan tälle miekkoselle.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda, student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, see in it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we? If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Mä voin myös myydä näille näitä asioita. Eeppistä. Tai siis tiesin sen YouTubesta. Näytän nyt teillekin tässä samalla, jos ei joku ole tätä peliä saattanut vaikka pelata. Minkä se nyt lensi se? Tuolla. Tänne sieltä. Pippin's Potions. Alright. Hei. Hei. Mä voi hypätä. Aha, okei. Okay. Ei sitten. Täältäkin näköjään pääsee.
Revelio.
Thank you. Ihan chestikin vielä. Plekki. Ja kauppa. Pippin's Potions. Ja kolikoita. Maalauta jopa 13 kolikkoa. Tämä paska.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Revelio.
Kellari?
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Okay. Full story, bro.
Revelio.
Tuko joku kingaa tässä lähellä? Ei.
Revelio.
Tuolla. Täällä sisällä? Tää on tää prankkishoppi. Alright. Helvet.
Revelio.
Okei, se ei oo täällä. Never mind. Ei onpas. No onko se sitten täällä sisällä? Oikealla?
Revelio.
Ja se ei oo täällä sisällä. Ja kun vasemmalta se... Tää persettä.
Revelio.
Tää paskaa. Se on tossa. Jumalauta. Olen idiootti. Noniin. Nyt vähemmän niitä collectapöppeleitä ja enemmän pelaamista.
Revelio. Revelio.
Arvasin. Aha. No näytä se perkele paverirullua. Dingaile siinä koko ajan. Ai, nyt oikeesti sitä vähemmän. Sitten ei enemmän pelaamista.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Heti tän kissan jälkeen. Jos on peli, jossa voi kerrankin silittää kissoja, niin minähän silitän perkele kissoja. Ei niinku auttanut mua mitenkään. Tukossa. Aha. En mä pääsen tonne tosta.
Revelio. Revelio.
Pölin sun rahat. Sinä oot se, jolla mun pitää jutella.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Ah, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian.
Beating the bard is a bit too...
Let's go meet Sebu.
I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it! We'll wear him down eventually.
Ai. Hei! Päästäkää ihminen pois.
What was that? A taste of his own medicine.
Nako.
Nicely done.
Heitä, heitä. Kyllä vielä löytyy.
Repair.
Oho, väärin. Hei! Tuo! Ai. Tuli. Elää! Jäätykin. Ihmispotus. On vähän turhan lähellä. Nui! Hei, minä dotkesin. Vittu mitä kusetusta. Taas siitä. Runkkari. Tää kukaa tää.
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Jaa. No. Sitten me vissiin korjata.
Repairer.
Sevu, hei.
Oh, hello there. A moment if you would.
I'll go and see what he wants.
Okei. Olipa kätevää, ne korjas vaan ite itsensä. Jumalauta, onko tässä pelissä muuta kuin opiskelua, läksyjä ja siivoamista?
Repair.
No mitä? Aha. Minä yritin tätä jo äsken, mutta se ei halua. Joo. Niin joo. Voi just... En tiedä, että puitakin voi korjata. Oisko tällä korjata mun sydämen? Ei vaan.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Hello,
Vaistahan mä
sir.
kävin
I
ryöstämässä
don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we?
Alright.
Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Eeppistä. Aha, mä en saanut ostaa sieltä muuta, okei. Nyt mä saan, okei.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. The 3 broomsticks is just this way.
I sell even more battle-worthy items.
Revelio.
Should you be inclined, you're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
Alright.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
Jännittävää.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the 2 of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve.
Oof.
I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
Revelio.
Pitää XP:tä. Mä arvaan, että tämänkin eessä on. Ei? Miksei? Tuolla.
Revelio.
Tossa. Ja täällä jossain. Tää helvetti. No miten ehkä sama dingas tota vanhaa. Tap.
Revelio.
Yritän etsiä tässä sitä lentävää, jonka näin tuon katsiini aikana.
I'm certainly glad Sirona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Harlow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
Noniin. Oho.
Revelio.
Tää ei välttämättä ole mun huone.
Come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts.
Kätevää tommonen, ettei aina tarvi mennä tonne vitun menuun, että voi vaan painaa oota, niin lukee kaikki. Mikä vitun lukko?
Revelio.
The fuck? Ahaa. Voiko tehdä jonkun sidequestin tässä välissä? Jos täältä vaan semmoista on tarjolla.
Revelio.
No, näytän nyt se. Nyt saatana.
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim.
Helvetin Peeves.
Fancy a mole? As long as we're only one time per week, I can plunge.
Revelio.
Not for the beach.
Okay. Tossa on ainakin tommonen.
Lumos.
No idea.
Revelio.
Helvet.
Accio. Revelio.
Tuolla on ylempänä ainakin joku sidequest. Otetaan se.
Oi, can you help?
Hello? Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought you might be interested in joining me for a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Following a Hogwarts treasure map. Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
Let's go find the treasure. Se flekki on ylempänä, okei.
Revelio.
Ei tossa.
Ah, a rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track.
Speaking of astronomy.
Might some kind soul help?
Revelio. There's the fountain. I'm getting closer.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Esim lukko. Se asia mitä me etsitään.
Looks promising.
Mikä?
Revelio.
What now? Ah, tossa on tommonen.
This looks like the portrait from the map. And where's the treasure?
Ah.
Accio. There was a doorway hidden within the portrait. I wonder what came of Arthur's search.
Desperate only a new
Find anything yet?
Hello, Arthur. Thought you might like to know that my map led to a doorway hidden within a portrait.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before I saw the headmaster coming. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few galleons richer. What did you find?
I found what I believe is an authentic historian's uniform.
Oh, that's lucky. Seems as though we both had success. Glad I enlisted you to join me.
Olisin ottanut ne rahat mieluummin.
On to the next mystery. Wonder if a quick rummage round Weasley's office might yield anything interesting.
Revelio.
Enää mä muista sitä.
Revelio.
Ollaan mutta väärässä kerroksessa. Käydään nyt täälläkin.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Kauhian pitkä viesti, niin jaksa luki. Testi! Ja se on kiinni.
Revelio.
Fuck.
Our neighbor at home has someone.
Testi. Mene muualle. Rasittava otus. Tää vie tänne. Aivan. Tossa. Mitä? Se on tuolla. Joink.
Why don't you go and see Nurse Blaney?
Yes, we'll come with you.
Not a chance. Last time I was in there, she'd spilled a bottle of Skelegro, and I swear I saw her topping it up.
Topping it up with what?
I don't know. Water or something.
Are you sure?
Nurse Blaney is great.
Ah!
Revelio.
Where did I?
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to?
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me, And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. The restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Revelio.
Levet. Aha.
Revelio.
Might some kind soul help me? If only a new student were to help me with my stud.
Shut up. Alright.
I believe I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio.
Tuliloitsu.
You know where to find me once you've finished.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Might some kind soul help me?
Revelio.
Meikäläinen kulkee 2 metriä eteenpäin ja Revelio.
Protego. Revelio.
Muistakaa lapset, tärkein loitsu elämässä on... No. Voitko sanoa sen? Ei sitten.
Revelio. Protego.
No niin, tulihan se sieltä. Tää mun vitsi meni ihan pilalle. What? Sammakki. Entä? Hello? En tiedä onko löytänyt tätä sammakkia ennen. Ottaa... okei.
Revelio.
Täällä ei varmaan ollut muuta. Ei. Sammakki, take me back. Hetkinen. Mä oon menossa ihan väärään suuntaan. Se ei kukaan sanonut mitään. Tää on aina vähän kuin yksin striimaa, että mitä helvettiä mä nyt sitten jauhan tässä.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Levioso.
XP:tä.
Protego.
Oho.
Revelio.
Jäi. Kondomi vai päälle. Chesti. Paskaovi. Miksi en pääse? Tää kusetusta. Mikäs täällä on? Lauta mitä FPS-doppia. Tässä on ainakin XP:tä tarjolla. Alright. Jee, level 9. No siinäkin on lukko. Kiva.
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels.
Mitä toi on joku 7-vuotias?
A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Sure.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
Alright. Now we duel.
We'll make you regret signing up.
Can I kill her? Oh, joo.
Levioso. Protego.
Kuules akkas. Saatana vittuille mulle.
Accio. Levioso. Accio.
Mutta jos minä vähän nakkaan tosta ja noin. Olipas helppo. En ottanut yhtäkään hittiä.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. In fact, the second duel is ready when you are. And as a fully initiated member, you now have access to the official Crossed Wands training dummy. Very good way to master spell combinations. Come and see me, and I'll set it up. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Mun pitää voittaa 2 näin. Okei. Hei. Oi. Mun piti käyttää totakin.
May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Alright.
Accio.
Nicely done.
Levioso. Levioso. Accio.
Good one! I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Alright. Give me a challenge.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Otetaan
Yes,
Sebu.
Sebastian.
Then let's get to it.
Se oli kuulemma hyvä.
Ready to get thrashed? Apologies in advance.
Toi kuulosti paljon nuoremmalta kuin se miltä se näytti. Näytään lapsia hakkaan täällä. Ei meni napit sekaan. Ihan lähellä. Perkele. Vittu. Ei nyt ei mene putkeen tää homma. Ja D. Jumalauta! Saatana! Ei vittu mitä tapahtuu. Ei meni tuo päältä. Hei! Tap G to heal. Okei. Oho, väärä.
Levioso. Accio. Glad I didn't bet on that round.
Melkein otin turpaa.
Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists
Hyvä, että
have
otin
already
Sebu enkä
taken
mennyt
notice of you. But after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning. Or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Assignment's all finished.
Siis hirveästi mieli vaan mennä täällä ja mennä revelioon koko ajan, mutta se ei ole streamille kauhean kiva, jos mä vaan pyörin täällä ympäriinsä enkä tee mitään järkevää, niin tehdään nyt näitä tehtäviä. Vittu jos toi akka huutaa mulle vielä kerrankin, niin. Shut up! Voinks mä?
Levioso. Accio.
Onpa te perä. Vai jäikö nappuli? Hei.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that you found success in your endeavors.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate and keep your wand steady.
Näyttää Ignin merkiltä. Tosta Witcherista.
Good work. Feel free to practice in the classroom before you go. I've set up a few targets for you.
No mitä? Halo? Montako kertaa mun pitää toi laittaa, että toi häviää toi vitun? Aha. Okei, no nyt se toimii.
Incendio. Getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Setting things ablaze is certainly suited.
Joo.
Might some
Liian.
kind soul help me?
Tässä sopivasti kun joudutaan odottamaan, niin minä pidän pienen tauon ja palataan kohta asiaan. Ja siihen asti se on mun puolesta Hepsuli vei.